story tonight as we dig for Depew on Brittany's road to recovery. Pretty safe to say this turnout tonight is just phenomenal. And it's not that you're just coming out for a volleyball game, but you're coming out to support a cause. And watching these two teams, watching these two schools over the years, there's no doubt that they've become a big rivalry on the sports field. They've become a rivalry on Twitter. But tonight they come together and put on a class act performance by both schools. Give yourself a round of applause.
My heart's pounding for her.
Coach Andrea called Coach Love and Ryle to get involved. They not only got involved to say, yeah, we'll wear the t-shirts warm up. They committed to action, and they had a bake sale. They bought t-shirts. They raised approximately $700 for the volleyball. I'm not really sure, it just kind of came out of a conversation Kaitlin and I had, and how much passion Kaitlin has for Brittany, and it just kind of all came together. So I want to introduce Kaitlin Murray, who has a lot of passion for Brittany, but I think what's really cool is Brittany's inspired Kaitlin. And at the beginning of the school year, I asked Kaitlin, what do you want to do in college? And she said, I'm not really sure. I said, man, you really did get special ed. She's like, I'm not sure, but I'm really thinking about it. Well, recently she signed with Bellarmine University to play volleyball, and I'm pleased to report she's going to major in special ed. This time I'm going to her tell us a little bit more about Brittany.
Thanks for coming out tonight, guys. I've been completely blessed in so many ways by being a peer tutor to some in special needs students. Every single student has such a huge impact on the daily life of Kenton. The other students absolutely adore them. One girl in particular, though, has really opened my eyes, and she touched thousands of hearts. So if everyone would please rise and cheer as loud as you can as I welcome our homecoming queen, Brittany Depew. Especially John Cena. Brittany was born with Down syndrome and was completely healthy up until a few months after her 16th birthday when her mom found some abnormal spots on her. Days later, she received a call that no mother ever wants to answer. Brittany had leukemia. She spent almost 100 days in the hospital undergoing her chemo treatments, but still kept a smile on her face. Thankfully, she finished her treatment in December of 2011 and everything was going great again. But in June of 2012, Brittany relapsed again and was admitted to undergo more chemo right away. Brittany was allowed to go back to school this year, and I don't think I've ever seen anyone more happy to be there. She attended school for a few weeks, making students laugh in the halls, giving high fives to her friends, and brightening her teachers' days. Unfortunately, Brittany's family received devastating news in September that Brittany had relapsed for the third time. This was awful news, but it came just in time for homecoming nominations. Brittany was nominated by her fellow special needs students to represent the Bridge Club on homecoming court. In my opinion, this was just the beginning of the most amazing 2 weeks in Kenton history, and our entire school and community was so touched by Brittany's story that we got her trending on social media websites, sold t-shirts, sold bracelets, decorated our hallways, and even got her on the news. It was like everywhere I looked, I saw Brittany Depew. Seeing Brittany walk into the dance in her beautiful purple dress She looked absolutely stunning. As she made her way onto the dance floor, naturally the students stood back to take in the moment. She slow danced around the room with her escort Nick to one of the sweetest songs I've ever heard, and it had me uncontrollably sobbing. There were so many moments that night that the students at the dance floor remember for the rest of their lives, that I've never heard anything like the cheers that I heard when Brittany was named homecoming queen. The entire building shook and Brittany ran to the crowd. It's okay. The entire building shook and Brittany ran to the crown. Everyone that night left with smiles on their faces from ear to ear and a whole new outlook on life. This benefit tonight is our way of repaying you for everything you have done for us, even though you might not realize it. You are a role model to so many people thanks to generous donations from Dude's Custom Exhaust, Murray Promotions, Fantastic Sam's, Ryle Volleyball parents, and many other anonymous donors. I was able to raise over $500 to get you an iPad to take to the hospital to keep you busy during those long, boring hospital stays and to FaceTime all your friends.